7.5-minute timer.
Even your long ass timer.
So fluent in English, better than me already. I didn't expect that to happen so fast.
Well, the timer was originally because when I hit go live on Twitch back in the day, it would take like 3 to 4 minutes for it to actually notify anybody that that existed at the time.
Back in the day.
But now when I go live on YouTube, it's like immediate. It's just like, he's there, go right now. So
Yeah, there you are.
we have the benefit of like much faster notifications, but I still want the timer in case anyone wants to like hop in and get
Well, it's
there
nice to get a bit
right
of
away.
bound.
Boundary is not loading for me.
It took a minute for it to load for me. Like I loaded it and then it was like froze for a minute and then it came up.
I was gonna say, I see you in the client. I see you there.
I
Alright,
see you.
let me
Now I don't
redo
see you
the
there.
thing. I left
I was
He's
gonna say,
gone.
because F your game.
Makes sense. You can't see him if he's not there. Right? Kinda.
you
I mean, I've
killed
got
father.
invisibility. I could just run away. Ah, this is great.
Yeah. Saya's gonna shoot someone with an arrow and then invisible out. She's just gonna be like, as she's running, she throws her voice, "My name's Kalanthos, I shot an arrow, bye." Pushes him forward and then runs out the door.
I was telling some
That
friends
was
about
supposed to
this and
change
they were
my
like,
name,
oh,
and
girl.
it didn't.
You fucked. Like, oh no.
Yep, I have a lovely gray screen that has no information in it with a black
Yeah,
line
sat
indicating
there
what the chat
for
log is.
A couple of minutes. With
So it's
me.
still not
It
working
needs
for
to
you?
be here now because I am too impatient.
Just kick it. It's fine.
Kick it.
Oh,
Kick it.
Kick it.
Violence is always the answer.
Violence
Except
is
maybe
all...
in this situation.
No. Violence is the question, and the answer is yes.
Dear lordy. Is it still not working for you?
Hey, no, what do you do? No, come on, let me see that. What did you do?
What have you done?
Why'd you turn it off? Why are you punching the iPad? You're not Papa.
Bad iPad. No cookie.
I mean, it's worth it. It's an Apple product. All the Apple products are worth it. They are so overpriced, right?
Yeah.
It's true.
I need a
in
new
Europe.
phone.
In Europe.
I need a new phone. I'm like,
Everywhere.
I'm not getting an Apple. I'm just not doing it. I ain't doing it. I'm not
And
getting an
never
Apple.
buying an Apple product. It's a
I
principle.
have
Oh,
this
man.
old ass
They're not
Google
worth it.
Pixel 2 XL. Works
God,
very
buy that
nicely.
God.
buys Razer
damn.
and Bose, products. Says the guy that buys Razer
This is
and
like
Bose.
it's like 3 generations behind, but it's running just fine.
So, Key, you want some sweet discounts on a new 14 or 16 inch MacBook Pro?
Dude, like, yes, but no. Like, it's like if I was gonna
I've never
couple
heard
$100
Keelan
bucks
say
off.
no to spending money before.
I know. Are you okay, dude? Like, are you
Are you
all
sick?
right today?
well, there's
Are you
like,
sick?
so the plan is to go to Disney World in December, and like Disney World, I literally have like a $500 a day spending like estimate
What?
in my brain. It's just like,
What?
I'm assuming each meal for an entire family is going to be at least $100, and then like there's just going to be random like, oh, I want to buy a lightsaber, you know, when we go to this place.
Yeah, I want to
or,
buy
like,
a $200 lightsaber.
Exactly.
How the heck do you spend $500 per day?
It's Disney World, man. It's
And
like
Disney
everywhere
very
you go,
easily.
it's just like the kids are gonna see a stuffed animal and be like, I want that. And then you're gonna go to Epcot, Japan, and they're gonna see like Pikachu backpacks, and they're gonna be like, I want that. And then it's just like nonstop children like.
you know you can say no to children, right?
No, not if I want to
It's a
have
good
fun
thing.
Children
myself.
on vacation. A
Yeah.
heartless
Good-
monster, that's who.
Yeah.
A child on
A good-
vacation is even
a
more
good buy.
dangerous. If I upset them on
You wanna dance,
vacation,
then
then
dance.
it's just like they're
Show me your
ruining
dance.
my vacation. Like I'm trying to. This is to ensure that I have fun when I'm there.
Yeah. He's going to have to buy like 4
Insanity.
lightsabers.
Yeah, per child, it's just like I want
And
one.
he's
for-
going to have to hold all of them.
Can I have one?
Well,
I
it's
would want the
it's funny.
lightsaber.
It's like I've looked into this whole like lightsaber creation thing, and it's upsetting to me that in the create your own lightsaber process, you can't get a yellow lightsaber. You can only put the crystals in that I believe are like purple, green, blue, red, and you can buy.
You mean the lightsabers that only showed up in the original trilogy minus purple because that's bullshit?
Yeah, that's the Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
Nick Fury saber.
Mhm.
But it's like you can buy sabers at there's like a separate store that sells like movie prop sabers that are like equally combat ready and noise activated, and you can replace crystals in them and stuff, but you can get a
highly
yellow
marked
saber.
up.
Yeah, well, actually they're cheaper there than if you go and build your own, because like the building your own thing, it's like you get to customize it or whatever, but then it's also like an experience. Like they talk you through the whole like Kyber crystal nonsense and all that nonsense. It's crazy.
It's pronounced Kyber crystal.
I knew I was saying it wrong. The moment I said it, I was like, that didn't sound right, but I don't remember what it's actually pronounced as. Goddamn.
You, oh God, I want to swear at you so much right now, but I can't.
It's like, you fucking idiot. Kyber crystal.
Yeah.
Like you can
It's
swear,
right
but there
behind
will
me.
be consequences to those actions.
Yeah, so the reason I am not hitting up Carl for discounts on MacBook Pros is I really, really genuinely don't need one, which is like such a weird thing to say. I don't need one, but I also am trying to save up for this like crazy vacation, which, you know, once that's done, then I will go back to being my regular,
7.
stupid
Back down on
self.
the ground, please.
You
I'm
will
glad
owe
to know
money
that
to
there's nothing
whoever
seriously
has
wrong.
said that. Yeah.
No, mommy's busy right now.
But I
I
am
know
terrified
that.
of Disney and the amount of money it's going to sap for me. The mouse is an evil man.
It is
Just throw it out there again, you
$220
don't
for a
have to.
lightsaber plus tax.
Yeah, you're talking the experience of them, right?
Yes.
I was gonna
for
say-
the,
You should try
Savi's
saying, like,
workshop.
kids, you have X amount of money to spend.
What I will tell them is like, if you guys want to eat dinner tonight, you can't get anything.
No, I mean, I agree with you. Like splurging a little on vacation, that's part of the fun. But like, you don't have to spend $500 a day.
Well, it's like it's more not like
Well,
on
he's gonna
myself.
spend $1,000 when he goes to build a lightsaber.
Yeah, like that's the main problem. Is like there's too many tentpole activities there that are expensive. It's like you can have dinner at a random restaurant, or you could be a guest at Belle's like dinner table in the mansion or whatever, and like, you know, have
Never did
Lumiere
any of that
serve
extra
you
stuff.
pancakes. But it's like, you know, it's also like Nikki and the kids' first time being there. It'll be like my 4th time being there, or like 3rd time being there. So it's like
I went
it's,
there for my honeymoon.
it's more for them. Going to Disney as an adult with only adults is great. Going with kids is a very different experience.
Yeah, I got engaged at Disney with Mac. So, yeah.
Aw.
See,
When
I
I was
was like-
21.
I was like 2 months pregnant, so I couldn't ride anything fun. That sucked.
Oh, that's not so good.
I'm for sure never
I
going
get
to Disney.
incredibly motion sick, so I don't ride on rides. So
Oh, I
I would
love
just stand there
rides.
and watch people have fun.
I'm in the same place,
Holding
but
bags.
I dope myself up with Dramamine just to survive the
I
activities.
love them.
But on that note,
No,
I'm
we're not
gonna
gonna
roll
program me.
some intro
How did you get there?
footage. Ka-chow.
Okay, guys, so Keyline can't hear us right now, so we can talk about whatever we want.
Innocent Direct.
Yeah.
He's insane.
Innocent Direct. $500 for the lightsaber.
I don't like it. I can't hear anything you're saying, but I know you're all talking. It's so upsetting.
$500 you didn't expect for the thing. Innocent Direct for your lightsaber.
Spend 500 for that.
Innocent Direct for your lightsaber.
I'll pay 500 for that.
He's trying to figure this out one day. But he can't hear us.
Hungry people are Exactly.
Can you guys hear the background music, by the way? No. Oh, we got it. Yeah, during the game, we got it, so we're not blocked by the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh, what's wrong with Mickey Mouse Clubhouse?
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Welcome,
inside,
everybody,
clearly
inside.
to the Curse of Strahd, where my evil partners here torment me every single time I start the intro. I literally have never seen them more animated than when I literally can't hear anything that they're saying. And it's like, I don't even know if it comes through on the stream, actually. I should go back to see if like I can pick up anything that's said at all, but I am deafened when that intro is playing, and I can tell. If only you could see their cameras. They're just abusing the crap out of this power. I feel like I've been emasculated 50 times over and I don't know what even happened. But it looked
Keelan,
evil.
would we do that? We
Yes,
never do that.
it looked
Oh.
evil is what I'm trying to say. Is like none of you looked like you had good intentions when it was happening is what I'm saying.
Prejudice.
No idea what you're
That's
talking
I call
about.
that. Prejudice.
But welcome everybody to episode 21. We had a humdinger on episode 20. A
Did you
lot of
say a humdinger?
humdinger.
Oh,
This isn't a kyber crystal scenario. I've said humdinger.
pedal stool.
We
You'd say
had,
humdinger.
we had a kerfuffle, I think.
What is this language again? What language are we communicating?
I think it's English, but admittedly, I'm not even sure at this point.
I
But
didn't know that. That's cool.
we got
Well,
ourselves.
Sagaro, Malacca.
Yeah, Malacca. Yeah, that's right. Malacca, my friends. But we got ourselves into some nonsense last episode. A lot happened. It was kind of like, I feel like the plot was all slowly winding into this scenario, and then it all kind of literally came crashing last episode where Father Lucian dead. Ismark Arena missing. We got the Burgermaster dead. We got the party.
Isaac dead.
Isaac is dead. Yeah, robot arm not used. And the crew, basically after a little slumber and some night terrors, came to the Voctor house to confront Lady Voctor herself, only to apparently interrupt a nice little, motivational speech by none other than Mr. Strahd himself. So yeah, the town is kind of in a spot. How are you guys feeling about where you are in the campaign right now?
Oh, just fantastic.
I've never been more confident in my life.
I feel all of that energy, and I'm going to pretend it is accurate instead of whatever it actually is, which sounds like it's full of remorse and sadness. But yeah,
I just can't wait till the shoe's on the other foot.
yeah, that's
Then
right.
you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
In season 3, Pi is just going to immediately be impaled in like just the like pre-scene intro. Like it's just going to be like,
That's too good for you. That's too good for you.
I dies all the time though. That's like not a huge deal.
he's going to like perma-kill me. He's just going to be like, you literally get crushed by a gate, like the spike impales him.
You wish you're gonna live and suffer. That's
Christ. Well, I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll be a little nicer to Kalanthos. We'll see, but probably not. But on that note, I think we can take us on in to the game. I can get rid of the happy, upbeat music that's playing in the background and get back to our sad, dreary violin whirring. But yes,
Leo plays violin now. I can get him to come play our soundtrack.
perfect.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a
He'll
live
play
rendition.
Happy Birthday over and over again.
I mean, this song sounds easy enough. It's like, I think it's like 3 or 4 notes just played slowly over and over and over again. Someone on piano every now and then, ding, 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 just to keep up the attitude, the spirit. But yes, we find the party in Voctor House. They've just turned the corner. They've just interrupted this little get together. Strahd looked at everyone with a little wry smile on his face and said, "It appears as though our guests have arrived." And that is where we pick things up. And as Strahd says this, the people that were looking at him turn towards you, and you can very clearly make out that on the left is Aragol, everyone's favorite little Vistani, person who brought you here, and then flanking Lady Voctor.
Fuck that dude.
Yes, it is that guy.
I don't think she heard me, so I'm okay.
And flanking Lady Voctor on her right is Luvash, which Kalanthos doesn't know, but is the man whose daughter you all saved from the lake.
He's in
So,
cahoots with her?
so both of them are there, and as they turn towards you, Aragol kind of mirrors Strahd's smile and he says, "Ah, wonderful to see you all again." And you can see Luvash kind of like keeping his eyes to the floor. He is not as enthusiastic as everybody else in the room.
I hope not. We've saved his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you pick up a little bit of that reluctance. What do you do? What do you say?
gonna internally scream first, and then.
I'm
Oh,
afraid to
sorry.
let Augage fly. I feel like Augage would try to be holding a little bit of restraint here.
Mhm.
August is gonna hold back the freak flag for a little bit.
I could try to go give Strahd a hug and see what happens.
So, I think Saya would look between them all and just look at Strahd and be like, "I didn't realize they were all your playthings."
And Barovia, everything is my plaything, including yourselves. Are you not? And he looks at Augage. And I see that you in particular have been having quite interesting dreams, have you not?
I always do. What's new?
Yes, you do always have interesting dreams, but last night was much more interesting than before. I quite enjoyed it.
Did you know?
Oh, I did. I did indeed. But
Come see me again tonight, baby. I did not say that.
Cue the jazz saxophone.
Oh my god.
Well, I came personally to work with the troops, as it were, but I do have to congratulate you all. I see you've done the dirty work for us. You see, the Burgomaster needed to go, and it appears as though you've made that task that much easier for me and my friends.
Oh,
So-
as a reward, you will let us live Barovia one forever.
A very good proposition, but I have another. I invite you, personally, to my castle to have dinner with me. We can chat, be civil, learn more about each other. You've all caught my eye. Of other playthings I've brought to Barovia, you seem to have a bit more mettle than the rest, and this pleases me greatly. So it would be my honor to invite you. And Lady Voctor takes a step forward and actually produces an envelope and hands it to you guys.
Okay.
Kalanthas is gonna look at Strahd and ask, "We would be your guests, correct?"
That is correct. You would be unharmed on your way to Castle Ravenloft. I will see to that personally.
And what about our stay within the castle? You are very particular about our way to the castle, but what about while we are dining with you?
The plan for dinner is not to dispatch of you. Surely you see I could do that whenever I see fit. I merely am interested in you and want to see more. I want to learn more. It's only so fun to watch from the wings and to hear the ramblings from my spies. I want to talk to you personally, but I'm busy right now with this Vallaki town. So the invitation stands. When you come to Castle Ravenloft, I will know, and I will ensure that you are untouched, both outside the walls and within.
When you say busy, what do you mean by that?
Well, Vallaki can't stay this way. It's missing a burgomaster. And I was just telling Lady Voctor how wonderful it would be to have her running things around here. No more silly festivals. No more strange priests trying to give everyone comfort. This place will now belong to us, as it should.
Who murdered the priest?
Why, wasn't it obvious? It was I.
Oof. Big oof. Crap.
Does this concern you, Kalanthas?
It does. The man was innocent. Merely comforting your subjects. Why would you dispatch him?
Well, it was fun, and I know his heart. He would not take well to Lady Vakta running the show, and therefore he needed to be removed. And I also heard rumblings that he had special guests there. You wouldn't happen to know anything about those who were staying at the church, would you?
You mean
we
the
were staying
coffin
at
maker?
church.
Yeah, the coffin maker was there.
Yes, I've heard about Henrik. Poor fellow. It appears as though the burgomaster had his way with him. But no, I think these were other companions. I happened to get there and find the rooms empty, but not undisturbed. So I will say this. It is clear to me you know who Arena Koryana is. And if I find out that you're helping her escape my grasp, things will not be so good for you. Understand?
Yes, but clearly we were not involved in her disappearance. We have no idea where she is either.
So
But
you...
more importantly, I have business with your man there.
And he just gestures to Aragorn. And Aragorn looks at you. What is it that you want?
I believe I said the next time I met you, I would see my sword through your gut. And I intend to fulfill that. A word is a word, after all.
I strongly encourage you to try.
So is there some sort of roll I could do to see if I could take this dude?
Yeah.
Is there a dude take on roll?
Yeah.
I'll take a step forward before that happens. Calientos, there is a time and place for everything. Maybe this time and this place is not the time to keep your word. And I don't mean to take you away from the honor of fulfilling your promise. But maybe it's not the time and place for this.
So he's gonna turn to you, and you're gonna see like this really weird look come over to his face. He's just gonna go completely different voice. A word given is a word that must be held.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if there is any magic effect, like a mind effect spell affecting him?
He has
Like, is
DID.
Yeah, basically.
He's in the movie Split. He just doesn't know it. Yeah, go ahead and Carl, what kind of check would you want here?
I would go religion.
Okay, perfect, because that wasn't a good roll. Okay, I'm gonna see if there is a deity affecting his mind or something.
A 17, Carl. You tell us. Does that yield any information?
I'm going to send you a message, Key. We will table this for now.
Okay. I will go as far as saying that Moonpoon senses something is going on here.
Yeah, that you know what? We'll leave it at that. That
Okay.
he'll sense that something is odd.
Yeah.
Then I'll take a step back
And
give him at his own.
if Kalanthos wants to roll something, you can give me just a perception check on Aragorn if you wanted to get a
Okay.
sense of how you'd square up with him.
Oh man, I'm so glad perception is one of my higher skills. That was my dumb paladin.
A 9. So with a 9, just looking at Aragorn, he doesn't appear intimidated by this challenge, and just seeing as the way that you can see from his sword that he has, he appears capable. Let's put it that way. With a 9, I'll give you he appears capable.
Okay.
Strahd, would you sanction a duel without interfering?
I leave my subjects to do as they please. I trust them implicitly. But now is not the time for bloodshed. Now is the time for celebration. It is the freeing of the people of Vallaki. It is time that our rule begins here. So, whatever quarrel you two have, I ask that it wait. But once I'm done here, feel free to do as you please.
All right, so Kalanthos, with like that weird kind of visage, is going to look at Strahd, and you're going to see him just kind of just dissipates, and it's Kalanthos's normal face.
You cover me, Dad.
Yes, I'll cover you.
So Strahd sees this change in your face and he says, "That's a good lad. Now, I take it you will all be on your way. I can't have you interrupting us in Vallaki, so if you have no further business with me, I will see you at the castle, and I will not see you within these walls. Am I clear?"
Oh, lovely.
It's
Veins in
your-
August's neck are like popping out from her holding herself back.
I mean, it's your plaything, so you do as you desire.
Yes.
We, even if we have a different opinion about this, there's nothing we can do. So,
I appreciate the logical
you
one.
leave.
I feel as though the rest of you could learn something from Mr. Moonpoon over here. He seems to have a good understanding of things. The rest of you, your emotions are so high. I am of no danger to you right now, and our fun is just beginning. So please, gather your things and promptly leave, and I will see you later.
So before they go, Saya would want to ask him something. So she would look at him and she'd say, "Before we go, if we did perhaps bump into Irina, what is your interest in her? Is she a friend?"
She's much more to me than a friend, but I feel as though this is a conversation over dinner. There's much I need to catch you up on, and I would love to learn so much more about you. And I, in turn, being the gracious host that I am, would share some things about me. I can show a little, and you could show a little. We could eat a fine meal, enjoy each other's company, maybe become friends. Would you like that, Saya? Would you like to become friends?
There's something to be said to have powerful friends.
I agree. And he kind of like lingers his gaze on Saya a little bit and then returns it to all of you. Now then, any other business before you depart?
No, don't think so.
Good. David, see our friends out. And the little guy who shepherded you all in, who's hiding behind a wall that you can't see right here, says, "Please, this way." And he points you back to the front door.
Kalanthos is going to point at the roguishly handsome man and say, "Our business is not over. Your lord will not protect you the next time we meet."
And Aragorn kind of like again smiles and says, "The next time we meet, I won't need the protection of my lord. I look forward to it, Kalanthos. May our blades cross at a future date. I look forward to it."
I look seeing you dead at my feet. And with that, he'll just turn around and be escorted out.
Flips his hair.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys are leaving a Vokter house
Yeah.
with clear instructions to leave, but what will you do?
The winery.
I
Yeah.
think we need to discuss
feel
a
like-
little bit about what we learned. It's very interesting that although the whole place is his plaything, he had no idea what we were doing with the arena.
Like to try and find her.
It's weird, but he doesn't have that much of power over everything. I think he's afraid of her. maybe she holds the key in defeating him. We need to learn more, and also we need to take advantage of the opportunity being in his castle. Maybe it will be the only chance to get him down.
Did he tell us when we were to meet him, by the way, or was it just like turn up when you feel like it?
He just said he would know when
Yeah.
we arrive.
Okay, so basically just turn up when you feel like it. Great.
He knows that we're gonna try and take him off. He's not stupid, but
Yeah.
still.
Open invitation, but did not explicitly state a required time.
Okay. So I feel like we had a few things to look into, did we not, as well? Like
we
we've
need to
got
find
obvious
Irina first.
wine. There's Arena.
I mean, the fact that he doesn't know where she is, that means she's probably still alive.
Yeah, I'm glad of that. I'm glad that he doesn't know where she is.
I don't know why he's so fixated on her. Maybe it has to do something with, I don't know, the old wizards or something that had a clue on how to face Strahd. It's kind of a weak link of his. So do we want to go to the winery first? Maybe
Yes,
we'll find Irina there.
We need to repay our debt to those wonderful
The
innkeepers.
innkeepers, yeah.
Sounds.
If they're even still alive, we didn't
I
see
hope
them.
so. Yeah, they were not there, but we didn't find their bodies, so that's good.
Well, shall we go to the winery then? Callanthus, what do you
finally.
think? Oh, Callanthus is gone.
Yeah, she is a little bit annoyed, I guess, with that encounter, and he's very silent right now. There was some sort of weird energy emanating from him. It was like some kind of possession. I'm not sure, but we need to be careful. It wasn't himself for a minute there.
Yes, well, we should leave. Strahd does not want us around, apparently.
And yeah, it's good for us to be in his good favor. At least he will not put his minion attacking us every now and then.
We will deal with them as they come. Eventually, we'll have to take Strahd on himself. Maybe this dinner would be good for us.
Yeah, you were a little bit out of it, but that's what I was saying.
Out of it? What are you talking about? I was there the whole time.
Was it you that look at this man with eyes full of hate?
Well, simple. I told him what I would do to him the next time I saw him. Of course I would look at him with hate. He's trapped me here.
Like
And I will
your
kill
voice.
him and escape.
Next time we meet him, would you like some help to kill him?
No. Although I do appreciate the offer. He is mine.
Of course.
Alphas is like, I'm gonna 1v1 that bitch.
Olgit, how are you feeling? You are terribly silent and thoughtful.
I spent a lot of energy holding myself back there.
It was a good thing, trust me. We don't need to get like unnecessary hurt or I don't know.
Believe me, I am ready to take Strahd out, but I
We
also
will.
realize we're not ready.
We'll take him out. That's the ultimate goal here. To find a way to do it though is the hard part. Because we have no idea how much power he has.
A lot.
And, sorry. Saya would look at August and be like, Strahd was mentioning dreams that you were having. Did you have any interesting ones last night?
Oh, I sure did. I had dreams, I think, involving all of you.
Oh.
But I'm not the type to talk about people's personal business in front of like a whole crowd. So it's something I would rather talk about with you guys one-on-one when you're ready.
All right.
Just dreams, what's the big deal? I guess. Mistaken in this, obviously, but okay.
You know, dreams are a big deal. There's a lot of things you can learn from them.
Well,
My
Strahd seemed to
dreams.
think they were very interesting.
I think after I woke up, I told them just the part at the end about Strahd, right?
Yeah.
I didn't say all the personal stuff, but I said the ending part that wasn't
Yeah.
personal.
Mm-hmm.
so.
So they would have known what he was talking about, I think.
That bit. Okay.
So as you guys leave the building, if you glance up, you would notice you see this mist seeping out of the ceiling or the roof of the Voctor house and float up into the east. So towards you see this mist just kind of like seep out of the top of the house and then go floating off to the east.
Is that how he travels, I wonder, in the mist?
Probably.
But he can't be at the same point. He can't know everything. If he knew everything that was in the mist, he would have known about the arena.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't, so there is a weakness in that power. Although
No,
it
I don't
seems
think he's in
incredible.
all of the mist, but I think when he travels, he takes the mist form.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if he's weakened at that state. But we don't know enough.
All right, let's go to this winery. I'm ready. I think
Yeah,
we're going to
let's-
find one of the things on our tarot cards from there.
Hopefully.
Yeah, let's go to the winery.
Any last business in Vallaki before you leave? Because it seems quite likely that returning would not be great.
I don't think. there's
Well,
any-
we're in their good graces, right? So would they like attack us when we return?
They're gonna have a
We
new
were, we were
burger master.
basically told not to come back.
Yeah.
And I mean, literally everyone that we wanted to talk to was dead or missing. So there's no
Yeah.
point to come to this S-hole town again.
Saya
Okay.
does
I mean,
have
I can't
a
think of.
Saya has
Sorry,
a
go ahead.
doll that's being procured currently.
I know.
Oh, should we stop by there and see if it's ready?
It's only been a day since it was
How long
ordered.
did he say?
About 3.
Mm-hmm. I don't get my
And if
doll.
Strahd dies, we can take all the dolls and build a dollhouse. Alright.
But yeah, the choice is totally up to you guys. Where would you like to go? You do have a rough set of instructions on how to get to the winery.
Okay, I think we should go there. We need to repay the favor for those people at least. If we can help them elect a better burger master than her, at least we can help them with that as a way of expressing our gratitude for the help.
What do you think, Saya? Are you okay with going now?
Yes, as much as I would like to get the item I ordered, I'd rather.
Do you want to stop by and at least see if maybe he is that, or maybe we can give him instructions somewhere to send it, or
Yes, we could stop by.
okay, it's worth a shot.
Mm,
All right, we'll go to the toy store first.
Blinksy.
Hopefully, he's not dead too.
I know
Yeah.
everybody's just gonna be dead, right?
So yeah, you guys start making your way over to Blinksy, and as you're like walking
Who's
over there,
Blinksy?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you
makes
know
the doll.
Blinksy.
A guy that makes dolls.
He's a
He's
very
a toy maker, basically.
Yeah.
a very boisterous man who makes toys and has a pet monkey.
He's epic.
Yeah, so as you swing over to Blinksy, are you guys just knocking, bursting in? What's the plan? Just opening
Well,
in?
if it's
For
a
stores,
store,
you
we
don't
would
have
just
to knock,
walk in.
right?
Yeah.
It's up to you
I
guys.
mean, he's going to be dead when we walk in anyway.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
You see the monkey hanging from the ceiling, its neck.
No.
Why? Why? You see, you made the baby cry.
So yeah, you get your way into the door, and you can hear some like rummaging in the background, and immediately you hear like, and Piccolo comes like dashing from the back room onto the countertop, and goes like, and you hear in the back, oh, 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 and Blinksy appears in the doorway. Ah, hello, hello, it is my friends. What brings you back to Blinksy?
Oh, I am afraid that we are going to have to leave town sooner than we thought. I wondered if the doll I commissioned might be ready.
Oh, definitely not ready. I have the form, but I don't have any of the features. So it unfortunately just kind of looks like a little thing, a little person. It doesn't look like a person that you asked for. It's just a little frame of a person. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
We're not sure if we'll be able to get back into town. And so is there maybe a place where we could pick it up or something without, attracting too much attention?
A delivery, you say?
Yes.
I've had this idea where everyone could summon a courier and bring it to them for a small fee, and people could use it as a means of employment. I thought it would be great. I would call it like Town Dash or something like that. I don't know. But
Doll dash.
Dash.
As the doll would be dashed to you.
yes, Doll Dash. I like this. I like this name. But I think I could maybe arrange for it to go somewhere. Where would you want it to go?
What was that other town that we were going to go investigate?
Kresk is the name of a
Oh,
place
yeah,
you haven't
Kresk.
been. Barovia is the name of the other town that you originated in.
Kresk?
Yeah,
Yep.
let's say pick it up at the inn in
'Cause
Crest,
I
maybe.
do want to like investigate there.
We'll be going there eventually.
Yeah.
so.
So, do you know where Kresk is?
I believe I do. I am definitely not going to deliver it myself, so I can just ensure whoever I do have deliver it knows where Kresk is.
Okay, I would be very grateful if you could send it there. How much would it be to send it?
No charge for my friends.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's so sweet of you, Blinksy.
It's the least I could do. You're all so pleasant and nice. It's just
Aw.
nice to have people to talk to. Everyone else is so down in the dumps. Just me and Piccolo having all these conversations, but and he kind of like leans in close to you. The conversations are a little one-sided, if you know what I mean.
Totally.
Poor guy.
One word of advice from some friends to another. There is going to be some changes. A new person is going to be in command. I don't know if you're going to find it to your liking, but maybe you could think for your safety and your dolls. Maybe change place. Be warned. Changes are going to happen.
So ominous and dangerous.
It's my voice. I speak like that. It's not my fault.
Blinksy will keep this in mind. I am known all across Barovia, the great Blinksy and his toys. So, hopefully, whoever's in charge likes toys. Do they like toys? Do you know?
Yes, they have many playthings.
Oh, that's great! Oh, Blinksy can add to their collection.
I think this could be misunderstood a little bit.
I don't think you want to say that, Blinksy.
Everybody.
That would mean something.
That would be you cut out at the end.
Oh, sorry. I've got someone smashing. Yeah, you think that's funny? Whatever. We'll go past it.
Yes. Well, I will make sure that this doll makes its way to Kresk, and I think you will like it. I hope you will be satisfied. And I
I'm sure
will keep my eyes out for strange people that like playthings.
Thank you.
It was good to meet you, my dear Blinksy, and I'll give him a hug.
Aww.
Oh, you see, Piccolo, affection is a good thing. If I try and hug you, you hug back. You hear? And he goes, and he just kind of like shakes his hands around. Little rapscallion.
Oh my.
All right, let's go to the vinery.
To the vinery.
All right. So the crew begins to make its way out of town, and as you guys are basically leaving town, you can just hear like some screams behind you, behind the gates. You don't quite know what to make of it, but you can definitely hear a scene going on within the town itself. And the gates close behind you. So where do you want to go?
Gonna worry about that later. We can't really
Oh,
do
there's no
anything
place
about
like
it
home.
now.
I want to go home.
Yeah, can I just click my heels 3 times and go?
Can I please leave? I would like to leave.
Yeah, I would like to leave now.
So when I switch to this scene, can you guys see anything or no?
Hold on.
Still
it's
loading.
Still loading.
99% of 99.
Me too, Panna.
I do
Refresh.
not own a token on this scene. Oh, now I see something.
I was gonna say I'm placing you guys on the map because I think you can't otherwise. But yes, do you see the world map now?
I see
nothing.
myself and a dot next to some water, maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
But
So
that's all I see. I can't see anything else.
I just need to reload the map. It's doing that
say
thing
I'm like
again.
pinging where you guys are roughly, if you can even see that.
I can see my token and basically black around it.
I can see everything now after the refresh.
Okay,
Do
I'm
a
gonna
refresh,
refresh and
guys.
see if
Do
that
an
and see if that
F5.
helps.
What I'm
It will.
trying.
It will. Just give it a little bit of time. Also, Kilaim,
There
next
you
time
go.
we play D&D, buy a workstation for everybody. It's gonna solve all the problems.
I know, right?
$500.
So I will tell you that for folks that can see the map, the rough location that they sent you would be where this ping is over here to the like middle western side of the map. This little clearing over here.
Okay.
So you would have to make your way through the woods or across the fields or whichever direction you'd like to go, but the instructions that you were given would take you through the woods to the winery.
Oh, great. So
There's a path through the woods, or
Yeah, there is like a path through, like you wouldn't be going through the trees directly, like you'd kind of be similar to how you got to Valaki, you'd be navigating through the trail through the woods.
We'll make the path.
all right. I suppose that's where we're going.
Yeah. I mean, we need to begin searching for our friends regardless, so maybe that's as good a place as any. We can't really go to the castle if we don't know what happened with Irene, I think.
yes.
Oh,
feel like-
And maybe it's
Make
better
sure
that
she
we
said.
don't know. Maybe
Yeah, that's
Strahd
kinda
has
what I was
some way
thinking.
of
I mean,
reading
if-
minds or
if-
getting the truth out of us.
If he knew, if he could do that, he would have done it already when we met him a little bit ago. He would have known that we met Irene and we tried to help her. So he doesn't have that power. At least not to that extent.
He already seemed quite sure that we knew her, but
Yeah, but he wasn't sure what kind of alliance we had with her.
yes. Well, anyway,
He
let's...
wanted to make sure that we not help her any longer, at least.
So heading to the winery?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, well, that happened. Now we're out of the town. That's it. No more.
It is a little bit of a walk, so I'm gonna roll some dice just to see how your trip goes.
Nah, that's not necessary.
Nah, you don't need to do that.
Wait, we only have friends now. We are friends of our great Majesty and Lord, Strahd.
He did mention that you would be unharmed if you were going to see him, but did not specify otherwise. So you guys get about let me move you here. You guys make it about this far, and nothing exciting happens to you. And another roll. Lucky little rascals. You make it all the way down. And despite the woods being very scary, nothing appears to bother you on your way.
And I guess we didn't notice anything exciting or eventful during the walk there. Like
You did not. You just
Thankfully. No.
you just saw, similar to as you've seen in the past, the woods being very like dark and dank and murky and seemingly dangerous. Like you may have even heard like a wolf howl every now and then as you were walking through, but did not encounter anything.
that's fairly odd. We didn't mean anything. I mean, Strahd might have told everybody to stop attacking us. Could this be a case?
Or we just got lucky.
I am just thankful to be not attacked right now.
Thankful for them. Haha, we probably would have kicked their butts. Yeah.
So after a half mile, the road becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley, and the other leads south into the dark woods. And you see a wooden signpost at the intersection that points further west and says, "A vineyard."
Guess that means we're in the right place.
We appear to have found it. Do we see anybody around or anything?
It's interesting that you say that.
Oh no.
So, A light drizzle begins to fall. An unpainted fence.
Raining.
A little bit of rain. Unpainted fences blindly follow the trail, which skirts just sprawling around the sprawling vineyard before bending southwards towards a stately building. And the fog takes on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there, you can see rope-handled half barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees, and a man wearing a dark cloak and cowl stands at the edge of the trees, beckoning towards you.
That's creepy.
I'll walk towards him.
And
And follow suit after that.
I will zoom in for the sake of the stream, folks.
Do you think there's something with the like me not having dark vision? Because I refreshed it, I can still only see all black around.
That may be what it is.
Yeah, it probably
Really?
is. I tried to turn on a torch.
Oh, that's better. That's better.
All right, yeah, I was gonna say I turned on a torch for you so you could see things. But yes, this man beckons you over, and you said you approach.
Yes.
Say anything, or you're just letting him lead?
Hello, sir.
You there? You must be the adventurers I've heard of. Is that right? Did you just come from Valaki?
We did, yes. Why? What have you heard?
Well, I've heard everything. Come on, everyone. It's safe.
And
Can I insight check him?
yeah, feel free. Anyone
Yeah, I
that wants to can roll insight.
Yeah, I would do the same.
I
don't
don't
trust
ask.
anyone in this place.
I don't need to roll an insight. I don't ask him. Period.
So yeah, everyone is kind of like unsure of what to make of this, but Augage is very confident that he appears safe or genuine.
Okay, guys, trust me.
And as he beckons into the woods, you see a bunch of ravens actually float down to all of you and land nearby. And after a moment, you see their bodies begin to warp and shape and form into humanoid forms. And you can actually see the Markotovs from the Blue Water Inn materialize in place.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'll run up and give him hugs.
Erwin is like, oh, okay, lass, okay.
Oh, we were so worried about you.
We caught wind of what was going on there. We got our family out.
Oh, so smart. I'm so glad.
Apologies for the appearances, but I wasn't exactly sure if I could totally trust you, but here you are, at the vineyard as promised.
Told you we would. We figured it was the least we could do after all the kindness you've paid us.
Well, you guys are the only guys that made it out, I guess.
Yes, we made it out. We did
You
see Rectavio leaving as well. I don't know how he caught wind of everything, but he also made his way out.
You managed maybe to see Irina.
I talked to him a little bit about what was going on, so he might have taken that hint.
Not sure I saw anybody else, but admittedly wasn't paying as close attention. Was just trying to get me and mine out of there, if you know what I mean.
That makes
Definitely.
sense. We are glad that you're in a safe spot for you and
I'm
your
very
family.
glad you're well.
Well,
So,
as happy as I am to see you all, I'm unhappy to report the news of what's been going on here at the winery.
that's why we're here, though. Don't worry.
Yes, it's very timely, as we could not help what's going on, but maybe the lot of you would be a lot more useful.
And the man that originally talked to all of you and says,
Yes, let me introduce myself. I am Davin, and this is my winery. And I see you've already met my son Erwin. But this place is overrun. There's evil druids and tree things all over the place, ransacking the place. We've been defending it as best we could, but we've lost it. And I can't even get inside I am not the formidable man that I used to be. But maybe all of you could get in there.
What creatures are we talking about?
I'm a druid. Maybe I could speak druid to them.
Maybe you could speak druid to them. I don't
I'm a
quite
good
know
warrior
how
one.
you folk talk like that, but maybe. But it is the Dark Druids. I have every reason to believe they have no good intentions. I tell you, the winery, as you can imagine, growing wine in a place like this is not something you can just do. There's magic involved.
I'm also hearing myself echo back. I don't know if
Yeah, I
someone's
just
playing
heard
me
him
through
echo
speakers.
too.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was YouTube, and I just checked the mic.
Yeah, I just checked mine. It's off.
We have magical gems, you see, in the soil, and they help us grow the grapes, but they've gone missing. The first one, my idiot son over there lost.
And you see Erwin kind of like lower his gaze and like grimace.
And the others were stolen. I believe it to be Baba Lysaga.
Uh-oh.
And most recently, I have every reason to believe that these druids have taken the last of them.
Who's
And
Baba
papaya.
Lysaga?
Oh, I thought he said papaya when I was hungry.
You're always hungry.
Yeah. I'm a big man.
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
Okay. Who's Baba Lysaga?
Mm-hmm.
Baba Saga.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Papaya.
Mm,
Let's
It's your
call her
Baba,
papaya.
Saya.
It's easier to call her papaya.
You just let the man speak, please.
Baba Lysaga. She has close ties to Strahd. I don't know exactly how, but she definitely is close. So she is no friend of ours, as you could imagine.
Is she feathered and live among the vines?
No. The only feathered ones would be us.
I would imagine it's him. That's
Ooh, I don't want to fight
reference.
him. I like him.
Well, we don't need to. No, we don't need to fight him. I think that's what the card is referring to. One
I'm
of the.
leader of the feathered ones.
Yeah, he's the like patriarch.
Sir, we had a card reading from a seer lady, and one of our cards said, "This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. Find the leader of the feathered ones who live among the vines. Though old, he has one more fight left in him." Is that referring to you?
A Taroka reading, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd be remiss to say that sounds quite like me now, doesn't it?
It does.
It does.
It could be a weird coincidence, but it's not a coincidence that we are here after reading the tarot card to help you.
Very interesting. And what, pray tell, is this fortune about? What purpose am I supposed to serve to you?
Well, we think that these readings were supposed to point us to things that could help us in our battle against Strahd.
I am no fan of Strahd, but I say, I'll make you a deal. This old man does have some fight left in him, and should you save this winery from this pesky crap here, I could help you take down a few. I think I could enjoy that my last years on this god-forsaken planet.
I like you.
Sounds like
All right, that sounds like a deal I am happy to make because I was going to help you anyways.
Why do you tell him this?
How could you not
Always.
love this man? Come on.
I don't love men. I love women.
Oh,
Isn't that what you
I
meant?
mean, platonic love,
Ah, okay. Yeah,
brotherly
sure.
love.
Sure, yeah.
And for what it's worth, this is, I should have done this earlier. This is what Mr. Davian Marketov looks like.
ooh.
Oh,
No, that's an old dude.
he's
An
got a
old dude.
shiny
How-
thing on his.
How is that
Like his
guy
staff?
gonna help us fight stuff?
Hey!
Walk.
Magic, I would
Has
imagine.
the stuff to walk. He
I
can't
mean,
even walk
he's
straight.
obviously not got the brawn, but I'm sure he's got some magical powers. He can turn into a raven.
Ooh, or magical items. Here is my Strahd killing sword.
Let's kill him and take his loot. Yay!
No.
No, we Saya owes these people something, so she can't kill them. Okay.
I know.
August would. I would kill you before I would let you kill them.
Well, yes, that too. Like
You
Saya's
would
not.
try. You would try.
Anyway,
Yeah, I would try and probably succeed. So.
Oh, the ego in that one.
so
All right, I'm ready to go. Let's do
yeah.
this.
So Saya would like. So where do you suggest we go first to try and deal with this issue for you?
I mean, the front entrance is there. I hear so much clattering about in there. I don't know what's exactly going on, but I'm sure it will present itself when you appear.
All right, let's do it.
Let us go then.
Walk up to the door.
I need to stop using these like hyper gruff voices for all these
Yep.
NPCs. Jesus Christ.
This guy could have been like, "Well, hello, hi, how are you?"
I know. This is like artistic decision. I made him sound like this, but now I have to live with it.
Well, he kind of looks like he sounds like that. Though,
He does. That's
so.
it's. I have no
Yeah.
choice, but also my throat.
That's why I'm smoking.
Have something
I
hot
don't
next
have
to you. That helps.
Yeah.
That's why I smoke. I don't have a throat, so I don't mind.
So
Not
yeah,
funny.
as we will load into a new map.
Let's go kill some bad guys.
Papaya. Lady Papaya.
Do you see this?
I
Loading.
see a
Trying.
loading screen.
I see a.
Mhm, I see it.
I see everything.
I was gonna say,
I-
do you see too much?
I see
Yeah, we
that
see
people.
too much.
I
for
see
sure.
all the
see-
things.
I see all the things.
Let me wipe this from my memory.
I see two glorious horses
Yeah.
that are apparently huge.
They're
and not-
huge.
Oh,
They're like
now I see
20 feet
darkness.
wide.
Yay! It's all gonna
Now
be
I see
again.
darkness.
Excellent. You saw
So
nothing.
nothing.
You saw
You know
nothing.
You know nothing, Johnny.
So yeah. Doop-a-doop-boo. You guys are here. And the entrance would be the entrance that he was referring to would be directly here, like at the stable area.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right.
So, straight through the front door. Should we try it?
Should we do like a check around for any kind of traps or clues or anything, maybe?
That's very generic. We need to search either for traps or for clues in a specific direction. We can't
Okay.
really say. That's plain.
I will search for I want to search for clues of activity for the whatever has taken over this winery.
Yeah. Go ahead and like you're looking for like a perception kind of clue or like a survival kind of clue, like looking around at the ground kind of a thing.
Maybe you know, they've dropped some feathers or pieces of bark or whatever they are, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, should I drop is it
I would give
investigation
the
or perception?
give me like a survival check.
Okay. So
I want to check for magical
Oh, I'm
traps.
actually
Like
okay at that.
I want to search like for magical traps, see if there are stuff that could like a barrier or something, or some kind of other magical effects.
Yeah, so you're trying to do like an arcana check instead?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
See if
You can
there's
give me an
some
arcana
stuff.
check as well.
See what's going on.
An 11. Yeah, with
And this-
with an 11 you're not picking up too much magical stuff, at least in the area, like no sign of like some aura around the building or anything quite like that. With the survival checks, all of you can kind of like see littered across the ground are like these little twigs that I mentioned, like they mentioned little twig things. They're kind of like scattered all over the ground. You can just see like little bits of wood all over the place that aren't in like the shape of traditional sticks. They almost appear like appendages that have been broken off of things.
I'll grab a couple of them, stick them in my
Oh.
pouch.
And
They're probably fighting against Ints or tree people, whatever they're called. Tree Ints.
We fought the well. You guys have fought these before. I know what they are.
Okay.
and actually, as you begin to pick up these twigs, off in the distance, you can start to hear this like rustling sounds coming like aggressively from the opposite side of the building, and
Uh-oh.
it's getting louder and louder as you stand there.
Am I gonna pull my
Hide
bow right
somewhere.
out, please?
Should we hide somewhere?
I don't see any place to hide.
I mean, are there bushes or stuff like that?
I mean, we can start walking towards the entrance that we were going to
Yeah,
go
let's
into.
go around the front.
Okay.
Let me just do something real quick here on my end. Doop, doop, doop.
Actually, can Saya peek in this window right here to see if she sees anything?
Yeah, you can do that.
Nobody in there that I can see.
Is this the entrance, Keelam, or is it this door over here?
Yeah, it's like that little stairway right there.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys begin to make your way around, and as you do, you again hear that like skittering sound getting louder and louder, and across the way
no.
you can
Hello, tea
see
people.
a horde of little stick figures like running at you, just going like
Here we
clicking
go
towards you.
again.
As it is literally a horde. You can't even see all of them, but they are
Oh, no.
rushing directly at you. Roll me some hot initiative. Oh god. Yeah, let me actually set up this combat because
Let me
there's
just adjust that there.
so freaking many things.
There is no...
Great. What a wonderful initiative roll. Oh no, we're. Oh no.
There's-
Oh no.
It's so hard to select all of them.
Right click, select all.
I wish that I could, because holy crap, I am clicking so much. Oh, it's impossible. All right, I'm gonna put Kalanthos up there just so I can grab you all.
Yeah, I
easier.
was like, oh, good God.
You're all in combat, and
Yeah, I recognize those tokens.
They're
And
nasty looking.
they're all in combat with you.
You know what? If they stay where they are,
These
though,
are
they're
all in
gonna suffer.
combat. So in your initiative tracker, do you see all of the things in it?
Oh my god,
Yep.
yes.
Oh, good God.
So, yeah, as you all begin to turn the corner, you hear this skittering getting louder and louder, and it does not sound like
shit.
a mini like handful of them. It sounds like a full-on stampede. And let us begin.
That is not an exaggeration. 30 of them.
Must we?
Where? Because I cannot see anything.
On the initiative tracker, you can see
Yeah.
them.
I cannot see the initiative.
Kalanthos and Saya, I don't think I got your initiatives.
I had. Oh, that's weird. It didn't.
Oh, there it goes.
All right. I rolled a.
Yeah, mine rolled before, I think.
It's
It was
okay.
Yeah,
It is
you know what?
whatever.
I didn't roll that much better. So
I
I'll-
rolled way worse. Mine was a 9.
Yeah, I had an 11 and now I have a 10, so I'll just keep it there.
All
I
right.
should be a 9 technically.
Okay. I'm going to roll some initiative as well. Not for
Rolling
literally.
for all of them. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
I'm doing this in like groups, so I'm
Okay.
going to have groups of them move at a time. But yes, Saya, you see them off in the distance, and you are going to be the first to act.
So you let me keep that 20 because it should have been a 9.
It's in the tracker, so I'm counting it.
Okay, I'll take it. How far away are these things?
Now I can see the tracker. Okay, I know why you guys are scared now.
65 feet away.
Yeah, as I
Goodness
say, they're like a solid 65.
I don't really want to get closer to them. They're horrid.
Also, don't go in a straight line before me. Trust me.
No, it's look, I got good movement. I can like dip forward and then back if I need to. I'm just trying to figure out what on earth I want to do.
Moonpoon's just licking his lips. He's like,
Guys.
yes, hordes of little people.
My favorite meal. I mean, I'm not gonna eat them, but yeah, I'm gonna flame them.
Oh, I can only throw that 20 feet. I'm just gonna get a bit closer. 5, 10, 15. Oh my god. And try and shoot them.
A 16 to hit
Yeah.
will hit.
Yay!
It must have low AC because it's sponge.
For 15 damage.
I don't
dead.
get the sneak attack damage though, because nothing's.
Yeah, they're not being flanked by nothing.
Yeah, so that's me move forward, and then I'm gonna move back again. 5.
Yeah.
Unless they are surprised.
There.
Maybe
So-
they are surprised.
So Saya knocks an arrow, shoots it, and it like cleanly like picks one off, and you see it just like obliterate and splinter into pieces,
Yep.
and gets knocked off the list. But as soon as that one like drops, you can see another quickly like replacing it as the stampede just continues towards all of you. And with this, actually, since Saya, are you doing anything else?
No, I'm gonna just stay out the way of Moonpoon's line of fire because I don't trust them.
Okay.
there are flammable
that's
things
good.
nearby.
That's good. That's smart.
So then I am going to have a horde of them go next, since it would be their turn. And they get that much movement. So you see them again, like push up towards all of you.
Oh my god.
Big group of them like shoves in your direction. Again with like the clattering sounds like.
The clittering?
Yeah, the moment I said it, I was
yes.
just like, son of
The
a bitch.
glittering.
God damn it. You can't say clitter without clatter. Like, you can't have those two words too far apart, otherwise it just sounds terrible. With that, then, it is going to be Augage's turn.
And Augage will say, Moonpoon, I hope you have an area of effect spell up your sleeve.
You know I do.
All right, I am going to shoot at them. I don't know if I have to pick one or if I can just do it, but
Yeah, just like pick one of the ones towards the front.
I need to know though, what is each token represents? How many of them does one token represent?
Each token is
How much
one of them.
space? Okay.
So, like-
it's 6 of them basically in front of us, right?
Yeah, I'm like moving them in
Okay.
groups.
Okay.
A 10. To hit with the thing will miss.
okay.
So we see the crossbow bolts fly wide.
Sorry, guys. And I will move back a little bit.
All right. Another group of them's turn, and we see quickly filtering in behind.
Oh my god.
Oh man, this must be such a fun encounter.
It's like, again, this like stampede of them, like, you know, you think you've seen them all, and then even more like appear and start like rushing down towards all of you. And they get about that
Like
far.
Starship Troopers with bugs or with plants.
It's exactly like that kind of feeling. Just this horde of them are rushing towards you. But then it is Moonpoon's turn. The sorcerer, what will you do?
I'll destroy them all. You can see like the paranoid eyes, like he's like fond of killing and violence.
This is the time, Moonpoon. Get it all out.
Get up.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so I'm gonna do, first of all, I'm gonna do a shatter. How can I select it to show on the chat? Why can't
Try
it show
clicking
in?
on it.
Yeah, it doesn't show on the chat.
If you
Anyway,
if you click the dice, it should pop up there.
yeah, it doesn't show on chat. I'm not sure. Anyway,
You're talking
Oh,
about the
yeah, there it goes.
description. Yeah.
okay.
I see it.
Okay, so it can hit all of that, right? Basically.
It is each creature within a 10-foot radius of a sphere centered on a point.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I cannot place a sphere basically better than this.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so you're looking to hit basically like, what is that, 10 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
I mean, even if they do the save, they're gonna take half damage from
Yeah.
3d8. So they're gonna
Worth
take
it.
damage
It's worth
regardless.
it.
I love that spell.
17. Ah, shit, baby.
17.
Damn.
So that is enough damage that I do not need to roll any kind of a save because
Yeah,
it would not matter.
Yeah, baby.
So Moonpoo, describe how your shatter spell like literally disintegrates like 10 of these twig blights.
Eyes full of madness and exuberance. I'm gonna shout
Exuberance?
out like jubilance. What's the verb there? Like being overexcited about killing.
Jubilance works. Exuberance does too. So.
Yeah.
Gonna shout, shatter them all. And I'm gonna clap my hands, and the shatter sound is gonna evoke from the center of them, and it's gonna blow them to smithereens.
So we just hear this echo of this booming
Yeah.
thunder just and
And
like
a clap of hands.
we see splinters go literally like shattering across the entire thing. Like it just covers the entirety of the area. It even blows past Moonpoon's face, and that entire chunk of them gets completely destroyed.
And I'm glad we don't have any wild magic.
And I'm like,
Yeah, about that. So yeah, as Moonpoon does this, what the fuck? Come on, man. Okay. So the moment Moonpoon does this, August, is that where you're standing?
Yeah. I moved back.
After I heard that wild magic was activated, I went back, running.
No, I just didn't want to be in the way of whatever spell you were doing, so I stepped back after my turn.
Yeah, so the moment Moonpoon does this and you see these shattering twig splinters going everywhere, immediately after, both Kalanthos and Saya become invisible and blip out of your vision. You're still there, but you essentially have the invisible spell for a minute.
that's handy.
Cast upon
That
the two
just
of you.
completely
Praise me,
ruined
minions,
what I was
praise
gonna
me.
do.
Praise me, praise my powers.
With
I am the
invisibility,
best
like
sorcerer
as soon as you
alive.
take an action, it goes away, right?
Yeah,
Well,
hostile action, but
It can't be that bad, dude.
Worse things could have happened for sure.
Yep,
Yeah,
definitely.
it can't be that.
yeah.
It could have been a fireball in your face. Indeed.
So yeah, they go invisible. So August doesn't quite exactly know what happened, but she does notice that, yeah, her two friends just blip out of vision.
What you do now, Moonpoon?
And you can hear me like laughing maniacally.
All right. Anything else then for Moonpoon?
No, that's good.
All right. Then it is going to be yet another horde's turn, and we see, despite having like blown that grouping up, another grouping appears just behind them,
Oh my.
and then shortly thereafter, you might not be able to see it, but you can just hear more noises from behind as they're all beginning to like rush forward again, and it will be Kalanthos's turn.
Okay, so Invisible Kalanthos is going to advance 60 feet.
All right, 60 feet up.
And he's just going to ready to attack some dudes.
All right.
I would say that there would be a cool effect around him, but you can't see it.
I wonder why is that?
So this brings us to Invisible Saya's turn.
Okay, so I'm invisible. Do I get the sneak attack damage? Or
Yep,
advantage?
you do.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
you would.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna try and
You're
shoot
welcome.
again. I do. Thank you, Moonpoon.
For once. Appreciate. Oh my god.
I got.
That's what.
Do I get advantage on it?
Do you get advantage on it?
Just because I'm
Sure.
invisible, I'm just curious.
I don't think so. But
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
say I don't believe so.
No, so she like shoots and misses and just kind of curses under her breath, and now she's not invisible anymore.
Yeah, as we see Saya
Like-
pop back in, we see the arrow go and fly past all of them.
She got startled by being invisible. She just wasn't ready for it.
Which then brings us to The next group.
How many groups are we talking about? I thought it was one of them each time. So every time they play, it's a group of them?
Yeah, I'm moving like big chunks of them at a time. Otherwise, it would take
Wow.
like 50 hours to do all that
Wow.
stuff.
I don't think I have that many spells, but we'll see.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, so yeah, I just had to double check something real quick, and I'm glad I did. So it is the first group's turn, and all of them push forward. And Kalanthos, despite being invisible, it is almost as if they know you're there, and they immediately surround you, completely all around, and they begin.
Bring it.
They begin to do attacks towards you. So
Hit me.
it is
Hit
going
me.
to be claw attacks. First one swings out and fumbles. We're just gonna say that.
Damn it.
I'm not gonna roll severity dice for like 18,000 of these.
Yeah.
But we are going to say that with that fumble, it essentially misses and is going to be stunned. It's like stuns itself in its confusion. So the first one completely misses and fumbles. The next one, a critical hit, way different.
Cool.
The next one hits you for 7 damage.
Okay, it takes 5 damage. As it strikes, this basically burst of ice shoots out from my body and pierces it for 5 damage.
Nice. So with this icy pierce, we'll say that this reveals you. So this thing swings out at you and hits you with a nice chunky hit, but then immediately Kalanthos appears in this blue burst of ice, just and shatters the one that attacked you, completely disintegrating it, and it is gone. The one immediately next to that one attacks 20 to hit.
That hits exactly.
Ooh, I'm glad I asked, actually. I should have asked about the crit just to double check. It was a 23. But yes, this one hits, and it will be 3 damage.
Okay. And
This-
I just realized a fatal flaw in my plan.
It works once. And there's like 8 of them?
Yes, it only works once.
Oh,
Because
no.
I took too much damage on that first hit.
And also, it's
Crap.
gonna make it awfully awkward when I cast spells now.
Yeah,
In
that
the-
first
in
hit
the
was
line of
7
sight.
damage, right?
First hit was 7, this one is 3.
Damn it. Okay. Yep, so that's not going to happen again.
All right, so that damage goes through. We see the little like vine whips just. Oh shit! This one, 22 to hit, is also going to hit.
What's going on?
You are on fire.
Yeah, that's
What is
kind of
going
nuts.
on?
That's going to be 4 more damage,
I don't like this.
Okay.
and the last one will also then attack. 10 to hit will absolutely miss.
Yes, that's a miss. All right.
I need to get away from
I've got you right where I wanted you. Surrounded.
that. Yourself, by whom?
And with all of these attacks onto Kalanthos, taking some pretty decent damage, it will be Augage's turn. Augage, what will you do?
Save his ass, please. Teleport
Augage.
him out of there.
Augage will start with a bonus action to cast Healing Word,
Okay. What's the range on that if you're trying to hit Kalanthos?
60 feet.
Oh, I'm good. I've got loads of hit points.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm good.
Okay. Then what I'm going to do is scooch up just a little bit, and I'm gonna shoot some more.
All right, taking another crossbow shot.
Yes.
All right, let's see it.
Let me find it on the sheet. Please hit this time. Okay. I think that one should do.
That'll hit.
A 16 will hit.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. So you take another shot, and this crossbow clips it directly, splintering and shattering yet another one of these. Pew. Anything else then?
No, if Cal's good on hit points, I'm not gonna spend my spell slots yet because I don't know what else we're gonna face in this place. So yeah, that's good. That's it for me.
All right. So that will then go to yet another chunk of these things going. So we see this group swing up here, and one of them fills into this little space, and the rest of them kind of crunch in with it. So 2 more attacks onto Kalanthos. Attack. A 7 will absolutely miss.
Get that
And
garbage out of here.
a 11 will also miss.
Woo!
So yeah,
I am unstoppable.
The twigs can't hurt me.
I'm invincible.
I am invincible.
which will then bring us to Monsieur Poon. Mr. Moonpoon, what will you do?
I have a technical question. So can I hold my turn until Calientas gets out of the way?
He's probably not going to though.
He won't get out of the way.
No, I won't. I will stay right there.
God.
As I say, yes, you could do that, but it sounds like Kalanthos refuses.
It's not
So-
his style.
Hagen as a sorcerer has a thing that says 5 feet wide. When it says 5 feet wide, it means it's gonna hit one line and it's gonna hit the other right next to it, right?
Yeah,
No, 5 feet wide is one. It's basically a straight
Okay.
line.
Yeah, like-
Okay, awesome. Okay,
yeah,
so
it's
I'm
like
gonna
a
do that.
square.
Don't worry. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15 here.
Okay.
And let's do this madness.
Ooh, Agonazar's Scorcher.
That
A
just sounds
line.
nasty.
It's a line of roaring flame that's 30 feet long. So he's just doing this massive, like, column attack down the line of these things.
Cool.
Basically wasting one so thingy of that because, yeah.
And that goes 30 feet, you said? All right, yeah, so you would hit every single one of them.
Ah.
All right.
If there were more, only if there were more. But anyway, we have to do what we can do.
All right, go ahead and roll a 12.
If,
Yeah.
If they make a save, they take half damage. So they take 6 if they make the 13 dexterity.
Yeah, fortunately for you, even with the save, they all just immediately like erupt into flames, and we see that entire group of them just get completely obliterated yet again. Moonpoon shining like a freaking eagle right now in the middle of this massive combat.
Oh god, what's
What?
gonna happen now?
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then something else happens. What the fuck? All right, so we see this massive flame, like, pillar erupt from his hands, and then immediately he shrivels and shrinks down into a little jar-shaped thing with a plant. So Moonpoon literally turns into a potted plant until his next turn.
Oh, Moonpoon, you're so cute.
I can't speak. AC,
So here's some fun things about being a plant. While you are a plant, you are incapacitated and have vulnerability to all damage. And if you drop to 0 hit points, your pot breaks and your form reverts.
Okay, fine.
Oh, so we just need to kill you and you come back.
Or
Or
you'll
by the
come
next
back.
turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or you'll come back by the end of your next
You
turn.
don't
Either
have
or.
to kill me.
Hey, I got a lot of smite. I got a lot of divine smites available. Don't worry, I'll get you there.
All right.
You can blow on me and I'll die.
Moonpoon, anything else then on your turn?
I am a
Mr. Potted
what?
Plant.
I can't spells. I can't talk. I can't do anything.
You turn into like a petrified baby Groot, basically. All right. So then, Kalanthos, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to. Oh no, that's not the right tool. I'm going to step right here.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm going to step right here. So
Okay.
I'm still within his little.
That
thing,
one-
so he can't attack me.
That one's still stunned, by the way. The one with the little indicator on it.
Okay, I don't care about that. Kalanthos is going to kind of draw his hand across his blade, which is going to glow with an eerie green fire. He's then going to attack that one with his rapier.
All right.
Here is my rapier. There it is. For 13 to hit.
13 will hit precisely.
All right, so 7 points to this one.
Okay.
And then the green fire from my sword will deal 4 fire damage to that one.
So we
as the
see
green fire consumes it.
so we see the first one get blasted and immediately splinter, and then this green flame bounces over to its friend, and we see it get completely scorched and burnt down to ash, and it also completely falls.
Excellent. He'll just kind of like do a little fancy like swish with the rapier.
Yeah. Carves a C into the ground like a Zorro call sign. Just
You see a pot laughing at your. Yeah, at you. How can a pot laugh?
They can't. You're just sitting there.
That's the plan.
the potted plant just kind of like you can't see it move, but you sense it's emotionally distraught or excited. But with this, then the last couple are going to run over and attempt to attack Kalanthos as well. You've been really like clogged up the pathway over here. So
Yep.
Which is good.
this one is going to be a 21 to hit.
Jesus, you are rolling rocks over there.
Yeah, well, min damage, so 2 damage.
All right.
And then
That
the
is nothing to me.
the last one, 12 to hit, totally misses. So yeah, that is the end of those Twig Blades' turn, and this will bring us to Saya. Saya, it is your turn.
Saya is going to try and shoot again because I don't really want to get close to these little twiggy things. And I don't also want to run past and knock down the potted plant that is now Moonpoon. So I'm going to shoot over his head and try to
Yeah,
hit one.
you accidentally crit the potted plant.
Accident.
Knock it over.
Can I use an action to go over and fertilize him?
No, you can't. No,
Well,
Pop a squad?
you son.
I
You son.
I shot the one that's stunned.
I saw that as your rapier damage, not that it matters,
Oh, why did that come through as rapier damage?
but either way, there's no way you do less than 4 damage. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming you obliterate the one that you can see, and
gone.
it is gone, leaving just a mere 2 after this wave came. Between you guys slowly picking them off and Moonpoon obliterating huge chunks at a time, the horde of 30 Twig Blights has been reduced to 2. Saya, what will you do?
I'm going to move a little closer. Or do I want to? Because that's Moonpoon after all. Yeah, I think I might just move a little bit closer. To about sort of here-ish. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm done.
All right. With that, it will be one of the Twig Blights' turns. It will lash out at Kalanthos in desperation. Final attempts. A 17 to hit will miss. Augage, it is your turn.
I'm gonna take another shot.
All right.
Oof, that is gonna miss.
A 12 to hit will just miss. You see it just narrowly swish by one of the Twig Blights. It does not connect.
I'll just stay here and chill.
All right.
I won't go squat on Moonpoon.
Will not fertilize the Moonpoon. So then the Twig Blight, sensing its last attempt to do anything of worth, swings out at Kalanthos again. 14 to hit will miss, which brings us to the Destructor himself, the potted plant, who immediately poofs into Moonpoon at the moment his turn begins.
That was eventful, I guess.
They have like dirt on his head and a little flower.
You smell earthy.
Yeah, you just see like a little daisy on top of his head on a little dirt patch. But you get to take your full turn. You reverted at the start of your turn.
Oh my god.
The good thing is I don't have to use any more, I think, high level spells. I can use just cantrips.
Just use
I'm
the
gonna do
cantrips.
fireball at the right one, and yeah, let's see if that's gonna take it down. Wait, how many HPs did we say we got? 6?
We've got like,
Got like
six,
4 or 5.
4
yeah.
actually. One of them
That's
died
4?
before.
Yeah,
Maybe I can
Kalanthos
kill
killed
both
one
of
with
them.
4.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Is that?
Don't waste any more spell slots.
Yeah, I know. I wanna see 60 feet. Okay, I can hit them from here. Okay, so I'm gonna do acid splash. I had a bubble of acid. Choose 1 or 2 creatures you can see within range. If you choose 2, they must be within 5 feet of each other. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage. So they must do a DC 13, or they can take 3 damage. Damn it.
So they each take 3 damage?
If they don't
They
succeed,
have
they
to.
succeed.
They have to succeed the throw. Or DC 13.
Okay.
As they take 0 damage.
Go ahead, yeah, let me go ahead and roll that real quick. One of them succeeds, and the other also succeeds. So they both,
Oh my god.
They both take
Oh,
1
excellent
damage.
I was kinda tired, I did most of the work. You finish it up.
Well, he was just a plant.
Should have shat on
Yeah.
you.
Okay, that's my turn.
Oh wait, this was a save or suck kind of a thing, it looks like. So
Yep.
they take
Yeah.
0 damage.
No, no damage.
Yep.
Yeah, so with that then, it is Kalanthos's turn. What will you do?
Okay, once again, he will slide his hand along his blade. That eerie green fire will flicker around it as he attacks this one. Hopefully I will hit it.
A 16 to hit
16 to hit.
will absolutely
Well,
hit.
Piercing damage to this one, and the 4 fire damage passes to the one to the north.
They both die.
So yeah, we see the blade pierce and destroy the one, and then the flame burns out the last one. And that large stampeding noise you guys heard just like 30 seconds ago is now a deafening silence. You have killed all of the twig blighty blights.
Those are nasty little things.
Good job, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
Me? Haha, I know it.
easier than I was led to believe that could have gone. So
Well, to be fair, half of them were wiped out in the first turn.
Yeah,
so...
this is
Yes.
a great turn.
This is true. So with this, the dust quite literally settles, and you can almost like hear, from the woods entrance where everybody was, like some silent cheering, like as they watched you guys
They're so proud
destroy
of us.
all these twig blights. And
I'll blow them a kisses.
Oh, nice.
with this,
All right, so
oh, go ahead.
now I was gonna say, as like the battle ends, you see Kalanthos just go "Ugh," and like that weird kind of like odd vigor goes across his face, and he's like, "That's kind of what he's looking like now."
Are you okay,
Kind of like an
Cal?
odd, vigorous look. Yes, I'm fine. I've never felt better.
Okay. Do you need some healing, or are you okay?
Nope, I've never felt better.
So
Okay.
the thing
All right.
is, we kind of made a ruckus out here. So whatever is inside, if anything is inside,
Of course,
they
there's
know
something
someone.
inside.
Someone must have heard what happened here. Saya,
Well, let's
can
go
you
in
check
and
the
find
door?
out.
Saya, can you check the door for traps before we go in?
Is it this door?
Yes, I guess.
No, I think we go up.
Or is
This
it
is
in
the
this
entrance.
way?
Yeah,
here.
just like over here, like
Oh, okay.
the little steps that lead inwards.
Okay.
But before you do, a couple things are going to happen.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
First, we have the party leveling up to level
Oh,
5.
shit.
But we can't use any of our skills until we sleep.
I don't care. That still excites me.
It is still exciting.
And the
Fine.
other thing that happens is we will see you guys next week on The Curse of Strahd, episode 22. Pew, 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 pew. I really need to have like actual sound effects instead of me just like mouthing random like mouth noises when all of that
Yeah.
happens. But
I love
yes,
that.
my
Before
God.
I send you into the house, I just looking at the time, it'll
Mhm.
probably save us from
Good
spending the
stopping
next,
point,
yeah,
yeah.
literally like
Yeah.
another hour or two inside there. But yeah, you guys murdered you some twig blades.
It was fun.
I'm just so happy we're finally
Excellent.
doing this quest.
I know it's been a minute, huh?
Yeah, you had a nice little happy reunion after you heard the
I
the
was so
village
happy
getting
they're alive.
pillaged and burned or whatever was going on back there. At least you had a nice little
Basically-
reunion.
Get nothing good at level 5, but more spell slots and spells.
This is true.
That's
Yeah,
so cool.
we get to find out all the cool things that you will eventually get access to after a nice long rest or so. Maybe the vineyard will be comfy cozy. You can sleep inside there. I'm sure that's fine.
Once we clear it out, yeah.
Yeah. We'll be like, we cleared this place out. We're having a nap.
After we kill 55 creatures
Mhm.
inside.
Oh my god. Well, I guess then tune in next week to find out how the crew fares inside the winery. But they made a short work of something that I thought was going to be a little more complicated than that. But not a problem for Mr. Potted Plant himself, the moon
Yeah.
of Poons. And
MVP.
Kalanthos going into like berserker mode randomly in combat now, which is a nice fun feature. But yeah, tune in next week to find out what happens at the winery. I love you guys as always. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next week. Good night, everybody.
Bye.